Hello. We are inside now. We have harvested our spinach, our Swiss chard. We got some green onions and also some of the lettuce. What you're looking at right now is our food saver system that we use. Just a pretty simple system, but I just wanted to give you just a preview of the system that we use. Like I said, it's a pretty simple system. We got the food saver and then our little baggie. So, pretty simple. You're just gonna put whatever you're getting ready to seal up in your bag. This is going to be my spinach. And the one thing the inside of the bag does not like is moisture. If you have some moisture in there, it's not going to seal. It'll just kind of run and it won't seal up. So, got my bag about that full with some spinach. And what I'm going to do is, just like I said, pretty simple. I hope you can see there. It's just going to go, the bag just goes right inside here. Let me push that back just a little bit. Hope you can still see. It's just the inside here. And the bag actually will just go down into this little compartment right here. And on the end, there's the little vacuum sealer just right here on the end. You want to make sure you put your bag all the way over that, because that's what's going to suck the air out of the bag. So you line it up in here and you close it. Make sure you lock it. You get that little click. It's locked. Then we want to seal it. It's a little noisy, not too terribly bad, but this will suck out all of the air and you will be able to preserve your food for a little longer. Put it in the freezer, or if you just even want to preserve it in the refrigerator for like a little longer, you can put it in the refrigerator also. So, as you can see, it's sucking the air out and the bag starts to get a little tighter. It had a lot of air in it, huh? Once it has sucked all of the air out of it, what it will do is it will seal the bag. So, as you can see, this is what it does. And I think mine had a little bit of moisture in it. I don't think it's sealed. So let's see. As you can see, it had just a little bit of moisture in it. So it did not seal. So let me put it back in there and see if I can get a different result. Let's try that again. I think it did have a little bit of moisture in it. And it might still have some more. I'm going to stop it and see what I have done incorrectly, because it's not sucking any of the air out of the bag. So that might mean I do not have it over the vacuum sealer. So let me reposition it inside here. And let's close her up. Make sure she's locked. Let's try it again. Very temperamental, but it likes what it likes. And you have to do it right, so that way it seals correctly and you'll preserve your food. just the other day I fixed some cabbage that we had harvested from last season, and I had put it in the saver bag, and you know, you cut open the bag. It was from, I think, November. Cut open the bag. It was just like we had just harvested it. It was delicious. Okay, let's see what result we get this time. So we're still sucking the air out. And it might seal this time. Yay! We got our second little light on. That says it's sealing. So you can see how much air it took out of there. Okay, so once all the lights go off, you can open it up. And as you can see, you are sealed. So what I'll just usually do with this is I will put the date on it. I will put what's in here. Of course, I know it's spinach, but I always like to write on the bag just to say what's in the bag. And then I'll throw it in the freezer. This also you can use to seal your any cans also. If you're not doing any pressure canning, you can also seal your cans. These were just a couple that I did last season when I harvested some peppers. It was just kind of an experiment. I wanted to see if it like really worked. I'm going to actually use these peppers to make some hot pepper flakes, some red pepper flakes. So that's what these are. And then this was just an experiment jar. I think this is I can't remember which pepper this was, because guess what? I didn't write any, I didn't put any names on the top of the jar. I know these are for my red pepper flakes, but this one was I can't remember. I didn't put a name on the jar. And just the other night, we did our tomatoes from last season. We had a nice harvest of tomatoes that we froze, and we just recently canned, and we have our tomatoes for our tomato sauce, our tomato paste, anything that we're going to use our tomatoes for. So this system also can do this. I could keep this in the refrigerator to use right away, or maybe in a couple of months. It's got a nice little seal to it. I also walk through doing that with the system, with something else that I pulled from the garden. And then the other jars I actually put into the freezer. Last season we did some salsa that we put into the freezer. So I'm anxious to see how that kept, and we'll probably be opening a jar of that like real soon. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing now, is going to be sealing up some spinach and some Swiss chard. Of course, I'm going to throw some in the refrigerator so that we can use it for this week. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now. So I just wanted to show you just the food saver system that we use. And that's about it. All right, guys, continue to enjoy your evening. See you next time. Like and subscribe to Island Girl Gardening.